Okay, you've been with us. Oh my gosh, how many episodes, man? This is the last one of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, the last 21 questions of the year. Oh my days. It's been good. I've loved it, man. So many conversations. And if you guys want to tune into those conversations, all you have to do is click the link in the bio and you can go into our YouTube page and see all of them there. We've had the likes of, who have we had? We've had William Adewasi, we have had Zizi Mills, we've had Mo Samuels, Eddie Caddy, um, who else? Velma Simmons, so many people. And today we have an amazing gentleman. You probably know him, Manga Saint Hilare, amazing artist, has such a history in grime, but is really forging his own way. So yeah, amazing stuff. So make sure you tune in. JK, you said, how was Clubhouse? It was good, you know. It was well. Are you on, JK? Let me know. Are you on Clubhouse? We've got one on Monday at 9:30, and it's all about being an only child. Okay. So guys, if you are on Clubhouse, let us know. Okay. We have a community there as well. It's called the Sit Down UK, and you can follow me if you're on Clubhouse. I'll put my @ in the comment section right now. And we do a discussion group there every month. Well, Mondays 9:30, on and off. Oh, you're not on Clubhouse? Don't worry. I think they're opening it up soon. All right. But without further ado, let me honour you guys' time and let me welcome on our guest for today. Like I said, he came up in the grime ranks, joined the Roll Deep crew, and ever since then has been forging and pushing to carve his own lane, and has been doing that as late. And we're going to kind of unpack that journey, unpack that story, and find out how he got to a place of self-discovery. So ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Manga Saint Hilare. Let's get some claps in the comment section. Let's get some music.
Oh,
how you doing, bro?
Well, go on. Let me zoom out. What you look better.
How are you, man?
I'm alright. Yo, shit.
Yeah, they changed it. They changed it all up.
What, it's all mad like that. Alright, cool. Can you hear me though? Yeah.
Yeah, nice and clear, nice and clear.
Cool.
Have you got like a ring light?
A ring light.
Yeah.
No?
What's the purple? Is that your glasses?
Oh yes, yeah.
Ah, nice. Okay. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for agreeing to do this. It's been a pleasure to just see your journey and your come up. And I thought, to end out the year, it would be amazing to have you on. So thank you so much for joining us. Big up to everyone that's here. If this is your first time, this is the Sit Downs Instagram segment. So if you want to check out any of the episodes, click the link in the bio, man. We've got like 35 episodes from this whole year of amazing conversations, and to to end it all, we've got Manga in the building. All right, so bro, this is 21 questions. You have literally 21 questions or more to go through. You've got one pass card, so if you don't want to answer the question, you can use your pass card. Okay.
All right, cool. Cool.
But we're gonna go light. We're gonna start off with light work. How are you today, actually? How are you in general?
Today, how am I? Left.
Say again?
How am I? Did you say?
Yeah.
I was left off bad and bougie, but apart from that, I'm cool.
I love it. Let's go. So we're going to start a quick fire round. So basically, I'm going to ask you questions. Quick fire, as it comes to your head, just answer it. Don't think about it too much. All right. So first one is, what is your favorite Wiley bar?
I can't. Oh no. That's a creep for them is. I use my big Tai
Chi fist and poke your iris.
Nobody could have come take the piss. You wish it was a prick. I got a 4.5 automatic. Yeah.
Why do you like that, bro?
It's the pattern. It's mad. It's just.
Yeah.
That's when he was in his robot mode and he was just saying bare stuff.
Yeah. What monumental time in grime would you have liked to be a part of that you maybe weren't a part of?
Be a part of?
Yeah. So if we think of like Crazy Titch and Dizzee on the rooftop, if you think of the Sidewinder tape packs, what monumental time would you have liked to be a part of? Or you would relive it?
I don't know, to be fair, because I wouldn't want to be there for any of the beefs. I don't really that. Yeah. I would have to be involved, I guess. I don't know. I think maybe Page Go versus Heartless.
Ooh,
I was really there. I just didn't go.
You was okay, you could have been there.
Yeah, it was in Watford. And I like lived in Edgware, so it was only down the road. And I was under 18. I was young in it, but I thought, them time there, you could just give it a go and see what's going. And then the next day in school, I heard that the Clash. I thought, that's just there, bro. Like, but I don't know how I felt because I was a big Heartless fan, but I was a bigger Page You Go fan. Yeah. So when I heard it, actually, I was like, oh man.
You were a bit in the middle.
Nah, I want a Page You Go because I thought obviously I want Page You Go to go man, but Heartless just done their. It just had to release their time, innit? They done their thing fully.
Run the rhythm. Run the rhythm.
Yeah, so maybe I wish I was there. Because the pop. Any other ones? Nah, I'm not for here.
Yeah, not really there for it. Who has the best in grime? Who has the best reload bar?
You know what? I think it's Discarder.
Okay.
Because I've never seen it fail anywhere.
Okay. Which bar are you talking about?
What boy? People see my baby mum do that. I've never. We've done dances and there's 2 people, 2,000 people, the middle of the tune, the end of the tune. I've never seen it fail. Ever. It's nuts.
Discarder. Does he still come out now and then?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He's like a secret weapon. Like if you had him in the back.
Discarder should be booked to every single grime rave in existence
100.
And they don't. I don't know why they don't because what's sad, sir? What's sad is that not sad. What's sick is that he turns over every dance all the time. But it's like they don't book him. I don't understand why. It's a liberty, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, he proper like every dance. But then everyone pretends they don't like him.
Yeah. It's interesting because I thought you would have said, I don't know, maybe obviously I thought you would have said DEE with just a sound effect.
Nah, Waterboy, I think.
Okay. All right. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Don't know, bruv. This life, I guess. I'm sitting there with no pants right now, so maybe that's the thing.
Are you for real?
You'll never know.
What's the hardest song you've ever had to write for yourself?
All of them.
Really? Okay.
All of them. Every single one.
Why?
I find it difficult. I don't want to say difficult to write. It takes me a long time. I'm not that. So when you go shoot again, I'll use Wiley example here. When you go shoot a Wiley, or who else have I just shoot it with? Everyone else, it seems like, apart from me, can just write.
Yeah.
Oh, not me, bro. I record at home, but even before, obviously, when I didn't, it takes me a long time, bro, to get it right and to. Mainly, it's what am I saying? How am I starting it? It's a lot. All of them are hard. All of them.
Yeah.
All of them are very difficult. So that's why when I release, I push the songs for a long time because I can't just fling them out every 2 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And have you ever had to fight that pressure in a studio session where it's like, nah, man, we need this now? Like,
nah, I don't really, because there's no one that I don't go outside like that.
Okay.
So I'm never in a. I mean, if someone sends me a verse, they say someone sends me a feature and they say, "Oh, I need it back tonight," I can do that easy because I'm at home.
Yeah,
I'm in my space, but I don't really go to the studio with them and do all that, write it together and keying up and all that. No, the reason I say that is because some man use that vibe, they use that vibe.
Yeah, okay.
They use that vibe. I've seen man like the and they spit the bars back and forth, and it's an energy they require.
Yeah.
Or they enjoy it, I should say. They enjoy it. Me, I need silence. I need to be. I don't want music on. I just need a different setting. Something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
It's good. Like if you got a tune where it's like competitive, like bars, it's just bars. It's definitely better to have people in the room and have that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Whereas
my tune ain't really like that one of lately, so I don't really need that energy. But if I'm doing a tune like that, I need to have that thing.
That energy to match it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, if you're watching and you're with us, please, if you do want to ask a question, leave it in the question box at the bottom. But I've got some questions from some of your fans, your supporters.
Both of them.
Huh?
Both of them.
Both of who?
The fans.
Who?
I said, don't worry.
Oh, both. Oh,
Come on, man. Come on.
okay, I'm coming up. Ryan.Mills asks.
My guy, big up Ryan Mills, yeah?
Oh, you know Ryan, yeah?
Yes. Listen, I don't have bare people that like, man. I'm not in a thingy way. So the people that do, man, interact and I understand it. They're my guys. So big up Ryan Mills.
Big up Ryan Mills, man. He asked, when are we going to get...
as well. Sorry.
John, okay. Yeah, big up John.
Anyway, sorry.
He said, when are we going to get a new project?
But we just dropped one, bro.
Exactly. I hope he's listened to that new project, the Deluxe project.
No, Rise is everything, man.
Okay.
There's a couple, like, there's Ryan, there's John, there's my brother Nathan from Newcastle. There's loads. I can't even, I'm lying, I ain't got it. But there's people who've, like, no matter what I do, they're there. Amazing. So I know they take it. So when they're asking these things, I'll have to. I big up Shred as well. Big up
Shred.
When I get any flow, but in all honesty, I've got another project ready. So it'll be early next year. But I just need to get it like, I've got to shoot videos. I've got to style it up, make sure it's taken. But it's done. The thing's written and done.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So that's cool.
So what are you the type of artist that if you do a whole... No, because actually I've heard you in other interviews and you said that you make, if the album is 12 tracks, it's 12 tracks. Everything that's supposed to be there is there. So after that's finished...
Ever.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'll take some off sometimes, but I work with, I start with the title, get the beats, all the beats, or like the majority of the beats.
Yeah.
And that's why I like working with one producer, because we can just go through them and make them. And I put them in a playlist, like order how they'll flow, and then I'll start writing. So the first thing you hear is the first thing I wrote, and the last thing you hear is the last thing I wrote.
That's mad. That's mad.
Just for me to keep on track.
Yeah.
So I know what's been said and what's not been said, and you know what I mean?
And people don't understand how can I say, how all this thought goes into creating this project. They just see the link. Yeah, I got a new project out, but there's such technical, like mental capacity that goes into this to make sure. It's
very training. But I'll be real. I'm lucky because I feel like my friend them. I never say fans or whatever. My friend them, they do understand. They get it. Like they don't listen to the project and take in one song, or they just start. Who's on the features? They listen to it start to finish. Obviously, the broader people, like if I go on, if my song's on Grime Shutdown, it's got me and Izzy on it, or Footsie or whoever, they'll take that in separately. Not everyone who listens is a fan, but everyone who supports my thing properly, they listen to it how it's
the full body.
So I'm lucky I built that thing up with them. So that's why I still take that much effort into it, because I thought and I couldn't have 30 songs and just try to, my head will scramble like trying to put it together. I need to have it in order. I don't know, I'm a bit weird.
And that is a rare gem that you've got, because a lot of artists find it hard for their supporters to consume it the way they presented it. If I gave you 12 tracks and I took time to do the track listing, so the flow, in this playlisting age, some people just say, oh, you gave me 12 tracks. I like 2 and 3. I don't even worry about the rest. But if you've got a fan base...
are making more money than man anyway, so they're smart. Because realistically, that is, in this day and age, that's better to do. If you've got 4 songs on your project, that stream more than any more song, that, you focus on just making 4 singles, 3 singles even, they definitely make more P than me. And probably, I'm saying, it's just about, I don't know, man. I'm just more comfortable in telling a story than saying a thing. I'm not that good at just picking out one bit and saying, here you go.
Yeah. Someone said, what did they say? More work, less peace. More work, less peace.
Yeah.
The real Shred asks, what's your top 3 movies?
Movies?
Are you a movie person?
Not really, no. I hate films. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys said hate,
No, I like TV. I watch TV. Like, so... YR and Breaking Bad and watching it. I watch series more than movies.
Have you watched?
I've watched it. Whatever you said, I've watched it.
No. Have you watched The Undoing?
Yeah, it's pants. Rubbish. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. It's rubbish. Shall I tell you why?
Do you know what? I won't lie. When I got to the end, I was angry.
It's rubbish. It's rubbish. I'm gonna spoil it so no one knows.
What? Disclaimer, guys. We're about to
spoiler alert.
spoiler
It was your
alert.
dad all along saying,
You're bad. You're bad. You're bad. You're bad.
No, I'm not bad because I don't want no one to waste their time. Like I wasted my time watching it. It's crap. Like there's so. Have you seen A Stranger on Netflix?
Yeah.
That's how it should be done. Have you seen A Stranger?
I think maybe I was watching something else.
The Stranger on Netflix, where it's the girl, and it's all like it's bare twists and turns, and
I can't remember. I think I watched it. Yeah.
And the mum goes missing. That's how you do it. That's an English thing. That's on, I think that's made by Channel 4. But it's on Netflix. Fire.
Yeah.
So I'm doing. If that was on Channel 5, no one would care. Hanks film. I mean, program, whatever.
Do you know? I watched it last night. Yeah. No, the day before yesterday, with my wife, and I remember I was gonna hashtag it, and I didn't want to see the ending, but I just wanted to know what people were saying about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I went on it, and she goes, "Don't look at it because you'll see it."
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. So we were watching it, and I was tense. I was on the edge of my seat, and then I started to see how it was turning, and I thought, no, please don't do it like this.
So you see the problem here I have, yeah? Why I don't really connect with films anymore, yeah? Because I watch so much programs, and obviously, programs. See, like if you're watching Ozark, you've watched 4 seasons, yeah. That's an hour episode. Like 12, 13 episodes a season. You've grown with these people. So after how many years you've watched it, and I'm saying you feel connection. So when something happens to them, you feel it. And I feel like with films, it's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
But I don't care what happens to them. Oh, he's not gonna get the diamonds. Who cares, bro? You know what I mean? So with The Undoing, obviously it was like a limited series. It's only 7 episodes. But at the end, by the end, I didn't care who killed the girl. I didn't care. I want you all to go jail. Or the son was like, I did it because of the. You go jail too, guys. Idiots. It didn't even make sense. And then at the end, he just went jail. Yeah. Why did he do all that running and jump off the bridge then? It was so stupid. It didn't even have a twist. The person who was at the start was the person at the end. So what's the point? What have we been here for? Stupid. Sorry.
Well, I can't lie. I looked at my wife and I said,
"Pants."
I said I'm angry, you know.
Yeah.
And I just had to.
Instead. It's way better.
I have to watch it. Yeah. I think I watched it. I can't remember.
There's so many more good things, but it's because of who was in it. Like, what's the man? Not Tom.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant and the other woman. I don't know their names.
Nicole Kidman.
Who?
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, her. Yeah. If that was on Channel 5 at 3 p.m, no one would be ranting about it.
Okay, let me carry on. We got Rana. One crepe you choose one crepe you could wear forever. One crepe in your arsenal that you could wear forever.
Well, I'd wear the Casablanca 327. What I'd wear all the time.
What is that?
Oh, Google it. Google it, guys.
Casablanca what? 357.
New Balance 327 Casablanca, any colorway. That's what I'd wear all the time.
Okay,
That's my endorsement.
Okay, I love that. Greatest piece of advice you've ever received?
Mind your business.
Who told you that?
My mum.
Was that advice or that was her being angry?
Me and you ain't sides was the one. Nah, I don't think there was a one advice. It's just bare mistakes. All it was is making bare mistakes, forced things onto me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like God was saying, bro, you don't know, you don't learn this yet. I'm like, oh no. You know what I mean? That's something that so it just bare mistakes. So the best advice I got was just keep messing up all the time.
Yeah. What's the most encouraging DM you've received from someone?
Oh, I get loads, you know. I can't lie. Like I get not that sounds thing, but I get a lot of when people DM me or reach out. That's what makes man carry on sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Bare times I'm like, it's long, it's rare. Obviously, we all feel like that. Then someone will say, that song, and it's always a song or something I didn't think no one cared about. They'll be like, that person, that thing. Yeah. And who else as well? Someone else. You know, Cyan Anderson.
Yeah.
A couple of years, no, 2 people actually. Logan Sama. This is years and years ago, yeah. I was complaining to Logan about I ain't made no money for music, no one cares, rare. He said, "Bruv, what do you sell your music?" I said, "Nah." No, that was probably the best advice. And then after that, there was no free music ever again. I thought, oh yeah, I don't sell my music, so how can I make money from it? And then me and Cyan had a conversation in, what's that place called? The mad place everyone used to go to in Dalston. That's mad.
Is it a venue?
Yeah, what's it called? It's bait.
And you go downstairs?
Downstairs, the bait place.
Yeah.
Someone,
somebody put it in the chat. Visions.
Yeah, Visions. Vision. So me and Simon had a conversation in Visions one time. Again, I was complaining. I used to moan a lot still. And then it was Visions. Thanks, Bot. And yeah, we had a conversation, and that thankfully, everyone saying Visions. Me and Simon had a conversation. Simon's my G from a long time as well. And we just had, I was moaning, and she said some stuff to me, and I thought, yeah, fuck this, bro. I'm not. Let me. You know what I mean? It was a power up.
Yeah,
so that was a good advice as well. I would always forget. I'll always remember those two conversations. Like, yeah.
Right. Well, big up to you. Big up to you for actually reading your DMs. Some people don't read their DMs.
I don't know why they don't. Everyone thinks they're famous. Like, it's not that deep. And the thing is, this year, it's gonna sound like a Oasis quote, one of them, man. I don't know. Like, we're all people in Coldplay, so we're all people. So you're putting out this music, yeah, or you're putting out this music, and people are consuming it, but you don't want to talk to them. Like I said, someone hollering you and say, "Oh, I love your song," or rare, or then promote. You just tap back and saying thank you. It's nothing.
Yeah,
why can't you just do that? It's manners, fam. Like, someone wants to come in there and give me a present. I'll say thank you. Like, safe. They don't have to do that. I think people think they're entitled to people's attention and their ear or their heart. I don't know, whatever body part you want to say, but they're not. Like, so when someone goes out of their way to tell you they enjoy your music or they connected with this song or whatever, brother, simple. Oh, thank you, brother. And I mean that. That's what you got to do. People just think they're just flash on their DMs, man. Like, oh, nah, I can't. What? Yeah, or nah, it's not really my thing, to be fair. Yeah. I'll holler if I've got time. Obviously, I'm watching rubbish programs like The Undoing. Sometimes I'm distracted. Or Sopranos, don't get me started. But apart from that, I'll always try to reply at least.
Yeah, and you know, I think that's what, for me, with your music, that's what really cements your music with your people, because people can see it comes from an authentic place. So what you're saying is real, and the way you act and connect with them is real. So if they send you a message, like the fact that you even know your people's names and everything.
But they make me who I am, bro. I mean, and I can't just go and talk madness in my music. Like, my mum's listening, my dad's listening. They'll laugh and they'll say, bro, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, my dad even said he thought Jamie was going to win the award. Like, he knows what he's talking about. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is that I can't just start saying anything, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
you got a responsibility.
And I always say I don't want to put on a character. If I start putting on, like, if I had like a manga character, when do I take that off? You start transforming into the, what's it called? Transforming into the character of yourself. That doesn't make sense. I know what I'm gonna say. You start transforming into that fake persona of yourself. Whereas I thought, bro, if I'm just myself, then I'm calm. So I can talk to you like this, and I ain't got to worry about, I ain't got, like, if I was like Gallem, man, and I'm meant to have all girls around me every minute, I'm meant to have girls perking it or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of, I was just watching YouTube, and now I'm doing this, and I don't have to switch nothing on.
I don't have to switch nothing. Oh yeah, I like that. I have to switch.
Yeah, I don't have to switch nothing on, and it's easier. And so when I'm writing, I can have that. When I'm talking, I can have that. When I'm just going outside, I can have that without having to think, oh, what are people thinking of me? I'm just whatever, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, love that, man. Well, you've done. Yeah, your quick fire questions are up. We're gonna get into the meat of it.
That was it. I'll go away, Dean. Stop it.
That was. That was quick fire. I wanted to ask you, actually, the type of person you are now, going all the way back, how did your childhood shape who you are now?
Don't know, man. I guess, I don't know, just taught me everything, innit, I guess. Like, well, that's deep. Allow me, man.
Like you said.
I don't know. You know what's mad, yeah? I've thought about this a lot recently, like, how I grew up and how other people around me grew up and how you do have to take that into consideration on how they act today. And even though you think, oh no, but everyone, like when you was a kid, everything's happy. I realized, man, not people's childhood was mad or turbulent or unstable. And mine wasn't. Mine was stable. I thought it was mad when I was young, because obviously you're a youth and I was very emotional. But when I deep it, like my mum was there, my dad's there, but they were just working all the time. So I didn't have much of a connection with them. Not in a bad way, but now I understand why, because obviously they were young, they're young parents, like my mum was at 21, she had all 3 of us, I got brother and sister, yeah. So now I understand, bro, obviously they had to go work, fam. They can't be talking, hey, how are you feeling today? You know what I mean? Yeah, you're getting food, you're getting beats, and you're going to sleep, and you're going to school. And that's not a bad thing, but I just understood, like, you got to go work. That's one thing I understood, that you got to go work, innit? You got to do something. Like, anytime I was, like, lazing about or whatever, my mum's on me, bro. And I felt embarrassed as well, because my mum's at work, my dad's at work, my brother's at work, my sister's at uni, doing their stuff. And if I was just the MC guy curl up and watch porn all day, I'd feel embarrassed sometimes. Yeah. And have to get up and pretend I was doing. And I thought, that's trampy. You know what I mean? I thought, nah, man. But obviously, life gets at you. What I'm trying to say is, they gave me an example of what to do. And I've got like a big family as well. Like my mum's got 104 brothers and sisters. My dad's got 112. So, and we grew up with like most of them.
That's nice.
So the understanding of having your people them close and everyone around you is key. But your actual people, not just everyone. So I didn't have to rely on bringing friends or ends or something like that, because I had cousins and brothers and you know what I mean? I didn't have to have that. And like just try and fit in with whatever's going on at the time. Otherwise I'd be watching The Undoing or something.
So you kind of had that. That's beautiful. You kind of had those stabilizers and that kind of foundation from early. So
yeah,
you
because if I was at, like I said, if I was to act weird, you get told about it, yo, you get boxed up, and not just like physically. I'd just be like, literally, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I couldn't act flash. I couldn't act like. Well, I never had nothing to act flash about, to be fair, but I couldn't. You know what I mean?
Just had to be. You had to be who you are.
Yeah, they know you, innit? Shut up, basically.
Yeah,
they know you. Don't try and. What are you doing?
What's your relationship with your parents like now compared to how it was when you were younger?
No, like I said before, they were just mum and dad, innit? They just people to tell you what not to do. Now it's sick. They're sick. They come to my shows, everything. They come to my. Like I said, they
cool.
Yeah, serious thing. They've always supported, man. It's not a thing where they was like, don't do music, but they just want me to have money in it, like to get out of the house, basically. you know what I mean? And I'm out of the house, so I'm alright. You know what I mean? But now they support everything I do. Like myself, my dad's a DJ, loves music. My mum loves music. I grew up with music. It's not like some separate thing. So they understand it. They listen to it. Like they really listen. Like I said, they don't just listen to me. Like my dad's favorite MC is Max Star. It's not even me. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, serious. I'll go in the house and he'd be watching Max Star on Pyro.
That's mad. That's weird.
Separate.
That is weird.
I'm sure I'm up in his top 10, but what I'm trying to say is like they get it. Like, they're
that's
not
beautiful.
Like, yeah, and anytime that Wiley was on the mobile, everyone's ringing, why are you there? And I'm like, well, it don't work like that.
It don't work like that, man.
Yeah, but yeah, they get it. So no, my relationship with them is sick. They're sick, man. They're sick people, man.
I remember when I was growing up, my dad, back in the day, that we'd be watching MTV Bass and that, or The Box, and Ja Rule would come on. I remember my dad would be like, oh, who's that one again? That's just Ja Rule, right? And we would laugh a bit because you're like, what are you doing? But it was cool because you could see that they wanted to be involved rather than telling me to switch it off. They wanted to be involved. And I think for you, like you were saying, that makes that foundation even more stronger because it's not a separate thing. It's like...
Yeah, it's not separate. I'm not having to be like a music guy over here. Like, no, I can show my dad the new tune and like he's done... Well, like I said, I'm going, he's listening to it. Oh, I don't really like that one. I like this one. I like... You know what I mean? It's way back. Like I said, when we used to be younger, he'd drive around. He listened to jungle a lot. Like, he listened to jungle, like, and I'll be like, yeah, cool. And I like jungle because it was like reggae that we grew up on in a different fashion. It was sick, man. Like that, it worked like that. Yeah, it was sick.
Maxter, someone said Maxter, that's random.
Yeah, but Maxter comes to the house and that, and he like, what? When we shot, no, I don't think that was the first time there. We shot Pheno one video, yeah, and then we shot it in parts of it in my mum and dad's garden. And Max said that I think that's the first time he actually. It's like I don't think he listens to it, he watches it.
It wasn't a fan.
Never met him, I don't think. Like he's met quite a few. He ain't met him. Then he came to the house. And he was gassed. He was like, I said, look at you bad boy. He was actually gassed. I said, that's hilarious.
Tell me, I wanted to know, who are you? And no, I don't think I need to ask you this. I was going to ask you who you are beyond music, like away from music. What type of person are you? Like when music is...
Gunman, first and foremost. That's my first thing. Real gangster. The streets know what one. That's the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Driller. For the younger youths that don't know what a gunman is. No, I'm joking.
Young.
No, I'm just saying, bruv. Who am I away from music? I'm just in my house, bruv. I'm not. My thing's not as exciting as some. I don't think people think it's exciting, to be fair. But it's not. I'm in my house, bruv. I just like sitting in my house
and just chilling.
And fighting and that.
Yeah, I love it. You said in an interview, you said, I felt lost for a long time and that there wasn't any direction. And I wanted to...
I didn't say that. What interview was that?
That was somewhere on the internet. But I wanted to know, because you seem like such a vibrant character and a bubbly character, but how did you deal with your time with depression? What caused you to be depressed and how did you deal with it?
I wouldn't say depression. The reason why I would say depression, because I know enough people who actually suffer from depression and it's heavier than that. Okay. So I would call it my lost phase. Like, I just didn't know what I was doing. I wouldn't say depression. Like, I didn't ever want to feel like that it's heavy on some people, but no, it was. Man was upset, and you know what it was just me just having no idea what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? And obviously there's pressures from the world. You're meant to have this by a certain age. You're meant to be here. You're meant to look like this. You're meant to have. Not even that. With men, it's not look like. With men, it's more have. You're meant to have like if you're driving, if you're living with your mum, if you ain't got pee, if you ain't. You know what I mean? All these things and all that's and don't forget. And them time I'm MC. I'm still manga. Well, this one just signed a deal. This one's just got number one. This one. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing in life. I wasn't doing anything at one point. It's parts of my life I don't remember at all. I'm not being funny. Like, I can't remember how I survived, bro. I don't know what. I wasn't working. I wasn't making no money from music. I just must have just been done over, bro. I don't know what I was doing. But what did you say? How did I survive? Or how did I get through?
Yeah. How did you get out of that on the other side?
Just started being honest with yourself and started doing the stuff just doing what you said you're going to do. You know what I mean? And obviously the results are slow and all that. But once I said, all right, cool, man's doing this, do it. That's what it is. Everything we'll just do. Like, just, it sounds stupid, keep busy and try not to be disheartened if it doesn't go exactly how you want it. But at least I've done it. So I started by doing stuff. So again, remember the time I was talking about where I was pretending to wake up in my mum's house and like there's stuff to do. So I would say, all right, today I'm going to do something for music. So I'll go down, I'm going to make a website, or I'm going to, sound stupid, but like tweet or write 4 bars, like small things, like whatever, and I'll just do them. So every day I'll do something related to music, related to music. So at least I know, right, even though it's small, and then obviously then things grew. That's how I done it.
That's good. So actually getting up and
doing it. Say, right, small things. Because if I say, yo, I want to have an album and go on a tour, that's mad. Where do you start to do that? Do you know what I mean? But if I say, yo, I'm going to tweet today and I'm going to design my cover or something, you know what I mean? And then cool. Or even holler at someone, like holler at a producer to do something. So even though it's out of my hands, but at least I've
done something. You kind of made like a step towards it. Yeah. Love it. Big up to everyone that's been joining us so far. We are here, 21 Questions with Manga Saint Hilare. I am IC, and this is the Sit Downs Insta Live segment. This is the last one of 2020. We've had 35 episodes. This is 36. So make sure you click the link in the bio afterwards and check out our YouTube channel.
That's my jean size as well.
Really? What, waist? Yeah, so is mine. Mine's 36. Leg. What's your leg? What? What's your waist?
Yo! No, I don't know, bro. I'm joking. I went tracksuit one time.
Oh yeah, okay. You're lucky. All right, I want to look at the class of Deja. Okay, you're someone who I've watched your interviews, and you are someone who is very aware of the technical skills that go into like barring and MCing. And I wanted to know, give me some tips on how do you make the best impact on a set? Say it's a grime set, it's your first time, but you know you got fire bars. How do you make the best impact? Do you exalt yourself all on the mic? Do you wait until there's a certain beat?
I don't know. I never went deja vu. You know that though, yeah.
Oh no, that was just like a header title.
I was gonna say, I don't know nothing about deja. Still, I wasn't over the other side there. But how do you make impact in a set? The first time, I don't know. You know, I think it's whenever you touch mic, whenever you get it depends on the setting, innit? Whenever you touch mic, you have to make it impact. Like so, generally, you have to draw for your best bar first. Your or most easy to understand. Your best, whatever's the most impressive bar you have first, because that's what's gonna get people's attention. And I never used to do that. I used to like wait. I thought, whoa, bare times I missed out on opportunities when I didn't know what I was doing. Like not that opportunity, but like I'm thinking I'm gonna get another go around. But if I'm gonna do
What is that?
You don't really get that in it. Like what you get, especially if you're, you know, like now today I'm quite lucky. Man's been at a long time. I ain't got to fight for the mic. I can say my thing. You look, move your hand, shut up. You know what I mean? But when it was obviously when it was new and it was mad dangerous, when yeah, big up musical mode. When it was new and mad dangerous, you just had to just go. That what I would say to someone is say your best lyric instantly, just to set. Okay, man's here. That's
yeah. And how much of that goes into tone or beat selection?
Yeah, tone. No, you can't
drop.
select the beat on a set.
But can you hear for the drop coming and position yourself?
You might not get the drop, so there's no point waiting for that. Like you're saying, you could. You know what I mean? But also, if you're spitting and you hear a drop coming in, hold the mic until the drop. That's it. Yeah,
the cheat one.
Cheat code thing. But that spit on rhythm and gash. I hate that song so much. It's so pants. But tone was a big thing because my tone was horrible on radio.
Yeah, yours was very high. Yours was very high pitched.
Like, what I listen to, I never used to understand why no one rated me. You know what I mean? Because I knew what I was saying. I was good at writing. I'm saying good stuff. But when I listened back, I said, only I can understand that. And dogs, it was so high. I don't know why I was like that. But I know I was excited. I had no. But that's why now I'm good at performing. Again, like I keep saying, I've just made bad mistakes, so it's fine. Sorry.
That's it. No, but it's true. I remember watching some of your videos, and it was very high pitched. So it sounded like something was happening, but you didn't really know what was happening.
But that's where the skippy thing came from.
There we go. Yeah.
So if you don't know what I'm saying, you're still impressed by how it's said.
The flow, yeah.
Because when you listen to that's why I was getting frustrated. I said, you don't even know my bars, but it's go fast, bro. I know that you got a little party trick. Go fast, man. Yeah, I hated that.
Oh gosh. Tell me about some grime. What is some grime set etiquette? What should you do and not do in a grime set?
You know what the youth them do now, and it's very jarring. It's they spit for too long.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You have to be aware when there's a couple of MCs. If there's four of you, and you're all brethren, and you know what I mean, just take your time. If there's bare of you, what you spitting for like 64 bars is jarring and boring.
64 bars.
You know what I mean? Even longer than that. 64 is not even that long, but it is. Like they've made sets. Obviously, they're more technical. Remember, they write more than us. We was writing like someone would even write a 4-bar back in my day. Do you know what I mean? Write a 4-bar. You know, that's your lyric. That's insane to me now. But obviously, they're writing all these freestyles, 3, 4 minute, 5 minute freestyles, and they want to get them out, obviously. But I think like on a set, you should be aware of who's there.
Yeah, 100%.
And the energy of the set. Don't just keep going until you get a wheel. And when you do
until you get a wheel,
let go.
Yeah.
Let go. That's like a yard man style. That's what we. No, I didn't go to Leighton. Laylo I did. Yeah, got chased by the dogs. If that yard man style is yo, and you wheel, and then it's dash lane. You're not saying that bar again, and it's done. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's the sets I grew up on. But now they just want to keep going. It's not.
Yeah, and I think as a listener back in grime days, especially, we're in tune to the radio, so if it was, let's say it was, okay, Roll D. Say we had Roll D and you had Wiley, Diz, Scratch, you. I'm waiting, especially because of beat selection, I'm waiting for Dizzee to drop that start, that get that what. But because you're just going on and on, I'm thinking...
Yeah, but not me.
Not you.
I wasn't there. So
yeah, you weren't there. But I'm just thinking, I just want to hear my favourite MC. And what it does, it brings down the tone and the pace of the
scene. You want to hear everyone go around that. It's the rally. That's the whole point of the radio. It's the energy transfer. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But now it's just like, I'm trying to be star of the show and get the moment to clip on it. And I get it's a different time, but it'll just be like some of you, them, that SDK and Mike, of course, and Vappy, them man do that. There's people that do it, but sometimes it's a bit. But again, they're brethren, so they don't mind. You know what I mean?
Tell me about the art of the reload. How is the best way to get a reload?
It's not really. It's down to you. Yeah, sorry. It's down to you, but it's not down to you as well, because it all depends on so much stuff. Like the beat, the bar you use, the pocket, the energy. It's bare stuff. It's not like I said. There's not one time I can say whatever lyric and always get a read. It don't always work like that.
Someone said start shouting.
Yeah, that's a thing. Sorry, there's bare stuff going on. There's a thing that some of the people, them are trying to do now. Not even you, actually. They just, they say the bar, then they go. I do hear you, but or like I said. Oh, big up Dina. Go away. So what am I saying?
You said that it depends on so many different factors.
Yeah, they start shouting just to get the thing. But it doesn't, that's not, you know what I mean? Or they just keep going until the, like, I'm just saying until they get the relax. But you're getting it, or the rip, like I said, yeah. It's just, the shouting thing, I hate that so much. That is the most time I was off Grime so much. I couldn't find no vibes on it.
Yeah.
I couldn't find no vibes when it was everyone going, oh, brother. Oh, shit. Because that's the thing, because you can get wheel-ups, cold wheel-ups. Like, a wheel-up is meant to be a moment. It's not just because you shouted the loudest.
Yeah, it's all the components working at one go.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not just you. Yeah. It's not just like, you can't just guarantee it. It's a deeper thing. I think Dave said that on Hot 97 once. He was trying to explain to Grime.
Oh, what it meant.
And he said it's like, whatever he said was right. Yeah.
Because someone like... there's certain people who are certified reloaders, and even if that energy is not there, them being there can get it. So Skepta, he's got untold he writes bars like that. That's how his bars were catered and done like that. Do you know what I mean? But away from like obviously the obvious, like Skepta, Wiley, rare. Why it's sick otherwise for people to get reloads in sets is because the moments happened. Like obviously a lot of times you get reloads. Like I'll get a reload for saying when I'm here, just because it's a classic bar and everyone like. Sometimes man don't even deserve them reloads. You know what I mean? But when you get a wheel up and it's like natural in the moment because of it was all right. That's a true reload. Obviously we're gonna respect, like I said, we're gonna respect Skepta, we're gonna respect D-Double, we're gonna respect Wiley. Because yes, bro, you earned the fact that we're gonna get hyped. The fact your presence being here. But like I said, like it's nicer when. For me anyway, when like you see something just happens and it's organic,
like, perfect, and it's like, ooh, do you know what I mean? Yeah,
definitely.
Ooh, I didn't mean to make that sound.
What three MCs would you love to have on a set? That would be the dream team set, you included. What do you mean? I've not everyone I like, to be fair. Yeah, but if it was like a dream team set, who would you pick? And they ask you to pick. This is just gonna sound flames. So, what split with me? Yeah, so you're on the set and you're allowed to go and pick the other three. I don't know. I thought we're listening to who I want. Okay, I'll answer it in a different way. Oh, give me those two actually. Who you listen to? I listen to. I don't want to hear like Wiley, God's Gift, and Flowdown. Okay.
And that's basically Roll Deep. I know it sounds like a bit,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? But those are my favourites. Like, away from anything I've done, White God's Gift thing and White Flow Down when it was 2000 and whatever, and he had that. It was I don't know, man. Wiley Flow Down and God's Gift were my favourites. God's Gift was my favourite, even more than Wiley at one point. And maybe like Armour. Like, I just like that style there, the yard style, fam, was my thing to listen to the most.
Someone said Red Rum and Shizzle.
Red Rum tried to punch me up once, and that's what I remember. But I don't know any of his lyrics, and I like Shizzle, but this wasn't enough. That obviously Diff's got bare bars, Flowdown's got bare bars, and obviously Wiley's got bars forever. Yeah,
love it. I want to go into you being the DIY artist, and this is another quote. You said, "This music life is hard and unrewarding. I wouldn't want to live any other life though. It must be love. This music life is hard and unrewarding. I wouldn't want to live any other life though. It must be love." Does it get tiring?
I don't think I said any of these things, you know.
You did.
I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like someone.
You did. You said it. I can't remember where the interview was. But now you've got more of a team around you and assistants.
Not really, no. I've got me and the man.
We got Steve Grimes,
Adam, and my brother, and my family, my girl, everyone. That's it.
So when you were doing it on your own, I was
never doing it on my own.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, not like that. I was doing it on my own, but I wasn't. When I say on my own, I mean no manager, no label, no things. So I'm like borrowing my sister's car, and my brother's holding the light, that type of thing.
Okay.
And me and Steve will be in my front room doing the artwork, and you know what I'm saying, I go and lend me money to make sure I can pay for pipe studio or something. You know what I mean? Like things like that. When I say on my own, it's that, but it's not on my own.
Oh, okay. There's people around you.
Even though it's me, it is with me, really, because man does the work. But it's not like when I say on my own, I mean no label, no secret person at the distribution service, no PR, no plugger, nothing like that. I mean, I still don't have none of that. I've got what's it called? I've got a publisher now.
Okay.
I've got a publisher. I pick up my brother Nick Gibbons, and I've got a new distributor who I actually have a contact with. Like I can say, yo, and what else? That's it. Nice. So those are two things that I have now that I didn't have before.
Okay.
In the last year and a half, maybe.
Wow. Okay.
No, just a year actually. But yes, I've got a publisher. But again, that doesn't affect how I make music. I still got to stand up and do everything. They just make sure that everything, the paperwork's in order. And it's not a publishing deal, it's like an admin deal. And then I've got I just changed distributors to Orchard instead of Dio.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and I have my brethren, Adam Horton, who now does my videos for me.
Ah, cool.
Because before I would do it myself. Like I'll borrow a camera like Morgan or anyone, and just edit it myself. And I was starting to do that again. I was just ready to do that again this year. But I met Adam, and he's sick. And now I can trust him. Like, what's the last video? The Mirror Man.
Yeah,
I
love big up
Mirror Man. I didn't come up with that idea or nothing. He came up with the idea.
Nice.
So before, even when I was doing it with Adam, or I was doing it with this one and that one, I would come up with the idea, or we'd come, you know what I'm saying, and we'll sit down and do it and whatever. Now he understands. Yes, it's like me and my brother Stevie. He just gets it. I ain't got to say nothing. He understands, man. That's my guy. We can just go forward and just do it. Like, thoughts and prayers, and
I think that's the thing.
He done Turning in My Grave.
Yeah.
Don't Hold Your Breath. What's the last one?
Oh, I love that.
He's done there. So I ain't got to worry about that. So now I do have, a team, but it's still just the man. You know what I mean? There's no one outside of us.
In-house.
Can't come to my house and fart on my sofa or something. Do you know what I mean? It's not like that.
And was it getting tiring, not doing it on your own, but was it getting tiring?
Doing it on my own.
Yeah, editing. And then
of course. I'm realising I'm not spending as much time actually making music. Do you know what I mean? So it had its pluses because I'm in control of what goes out. Like, man is telling me, like, even like I said, with all the assets you see and, like on Instagram, like, see how you made your things and all that. That's what man's doing. Like, when I'm releasing my project, I'm making IG video things, I'm doing the reels, I'm doing whatever. It's me. Yeah. So that is good because I'm in control. Like, when I've done rather than waiting on someone else to do it, to send it to them and someone feels left out because it's me doing it. It is tiring, but I just feel like it's part of the thing. But I understand how, man, that like studio more, I guess. I enjoy that part of it more than the studio.
Oh.
Like I said, the writing and all that is a bit jarring for me. Whereas some people love studio and they worry about that after. Whereas, like I said, I worry about that first.
Yeah.
And then make music. What I'm trying to, so I worry about what I'm trying to say, how I'm gonna get it across, and then I do it. So it's a different order.
How was it trusting these people to do it? Because if you've been doing it for so long, there's a part of you that you know what you're doing, you know how you want it to look in your head.
I think that's why I got a manager or nothing. The only person, to be fair, the only new person is Adam. Like everyone else is like Stevie's, but I've known Stevie since 06.
Wow.
I mean, I'm saying it's our thing, we're cool. And so it just be me and him, like in terms of what you see. And when I say just me and him, like, so like I said, when I say my sister lend me a car or do whatever, but in terms of like, you know, you see merch or you see artwork, it's either come from my hands or his hands. Wow. Up until this year, and videos as well, and up until this year, where it's Adam. So you see, if you see videos or photos, it's him.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, but it was hard letting go, even with the publisher and the distributor. But I was like, I ain't got a manager. But I said, I think because those things I can't do. Like, I ain't got a clue about publishing or that back end of all that typing stuff. And distributor, you know, distributor, innit? But I like him, big up him. What I'm trying to say is that I don't know them things. But in terms of like having a manager trying to tell me, sometimes I would like to have a manager because there is. So when I'm talking to you here now, yeah, there is spaces getting stuff done that I wasn't aware of.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? Like everything, any opportunity you see me do, like I'll do stuff with like gift gaff or I do this or whatever, it's from them. I've got my contact email in my bio and if holiday and I'm so I'm checking the contracts, that's not enough, send me way more money, do you know what I mean? Or whatever. That's how I do it, like that. But I guess you're a manager, I could just have that out thing, but then I think, I don't want you ever talking to someone on my behalf and I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Quality control.
If I got more busy and I had enough money, like if I was making enough money, I was like, okay, and I could delegate it to someone. I'll just delegate it to like my brother or my girl or someone like that, to or my sister, anyone like, because all it is answering emails. Everyone thinks this, because how can I say it? Like, so when you're going like everyone's hollering you. So everyone, like if you're going and everyone's hollering, the hard part of when you got artists is getting people's attention in it. Yeah. But if you're popping, so put like this, if I was so busy I couldn't handle my emails, that means I'm popping. So that means everyone's hollering me now. So all I got to do is delegate my password to whoever and say, answer these emails and say yes to everything and just put 2 extra zeros on everything they asked for. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite organised. I'm an organised person. I like to keep my things in order. Like I know where I'm going. Like I said, I'm lucky. I've been out here a long time. I know kind of how it goes with certain things. So it's not super mad. Like if I was to blow up tomorrow or my next project does really, really well and it goes clear or something, I'll be fine. I'll just be the same, but just with better hoodies.
You know, with your merch and everything, how? Because in the last 2-3 years, I'd say it's really your stuff is becoming cult. Like if you get a T-shirt from you, or a hoodie from you, or a cap from you, your stuff isn't like, I went to the printers and we done black and white. Like it's like the designs are. You can wear it somewhere. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah,
that's what we've done. The stuff that man would wear, except for it says like "Make It Our Life" on it or something. That's what it is. If I had more money, we'd do even better. To be fair, but no, the merch thing has been sick. But I see where I got the merch thing from was going on tour with Asteroid Boys. Yeah, I went on tour with them, and they were going mad for them, like mad for their merch, and they were showing up to the show with. Like the merch from the old tour, buying the new one and putting it straight on over the top. I said, what's happening here? And then I thought, I need to, and obviously, like I said, I love clothes in the streetwear. That's my thing from time. But I never knew how to do it. You know what I mean? It seems far. And I saw these men are shirting T-shirts, and you start with what you can get your hands on, innit? And that's what it was. So designing it and making it a thing wasn't really hard because it's like I said, it's not a character. It's not like it's not like me thinking, oh, what are the kids gonna like? I make what I like or what we like, me and Stevie like, and then you look like that too, yeah? Cool, safe.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally it. I know it sounds like a simplified answer, but that was it.
Yeah. Way of the time, so I won't take too much of your time. I want to ask about your. Let's look at.
My cash?
No, Manga Saint Hilare.
Yeah. Who's that? Who said that? I know who that is, cuz.
How did you feel about being nominated?
Obviously, I was very happy. I can see I've been changing my name and doing best videos trying to win.
Do you know what I love about you? You didn't hide that. Like you didn't hide the fact that it was a good thing and you were happy about it. And even when you didn't win, you said that am I upset? Yeah, I'm upset. Because those two elements, one being happy and two not getting it, they're real life feelings and emotions.
You're not gonna get everything you want. You're not gonna get everything you want. And again, like look at the category. Mine's up against my G's, who are real G's.
Yeah.
Like so, it's not like I can't be like Conor Maynard won it. Like nah, bro. Like Jamie won Best Grime Actor 2020. Can you argue with that in real life? No, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't argue with that.
Yeah.
So, and the thing, I was up. One of the obviously I wanted to win, but one of the main reasons I wanted to win, it was just to show people you don't have to have 1 million views or 1 million streams or 1 million anything to make it impact. Because I know artists get tired. They think, well, what's the point? Our team's not even cutting true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I would have won, I haven't got 1 million views on any video. I don't have 1 million followers. I've got 1 million streams on one song. Yeah. But obviously my music, people connect with it and they enjoy it. So if I was to win something like a mobile of that stature, is that to say, okay, see, it's not just one way to do it. That's the main reason I wanted to win, if I'm honest. Like, not even, that was me. Oh, not an ego thing. Obviously, it would have been nice. Like I said, my mum would have been gassed, my dad would have been gassed. I would have drove around with it for a couple of months. But after that wore off, I would have said
get back to it. Yeah.
Yeah. And
what were you doing that night? Were you all watching the TV? Could you watch? Yeah.
That's very sad. So, remember Mobo's on Wednesdays, yeah? Wednesday. Yeah. And so I waited to hear, like, voting closed on whatever day. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. If I don't hear from them on Monday, then it's air. Because they're going to have to tell me something. I ain't heard nothing. Yeah. They're going to have to tell me I've got to come. Obviously, it was a virtual award, so it was a bit different this year. Yeah. So obviously, on a normal year, I've been Mobo's before. Whoever's nominated, you just go. You sit at your table, you lose, you got to do the raves, and that's it. But when obviously this is virtual, so I think I don't know how they're gonna do it. They're gonna have to give me some advanced time or something. Yeah. Monday came, never heard nothing. I thought, all right, maybe they're cutting it fine. Tuesday came, never heard nothing. So I thought, okay, actually, it's Wednesday now, maybe. But then I saw Maya and Chunks and them filming. Yeah, but they're presenting, innit? So I'm thinking, all right, they're making sure they're doing the preliminary like things. Then I thought, all right, we're watching it now. I thought maybe Tuesday Grime's not even a big category. I think it was the first time it was a Grime category. Yeah. Like, Grime's not a big category to Mobo's, really. Do you know what I mean? But I thought maybe they're just gonna read it out, safe, and whatever. Cool. So we started by 7 o'clock. Everyone was at, I don't know, social distance. No one was at my house. And they started reading it, and then H won first. I think it was best newcomer, but H was there, and I thought. But even then, yeah, I thought, no, hold on, H is performing, so makes sense. Right. Cool. And then I think it was Nines one best song, yeah, and he had a video, and he was in the bio, and he was like, yeah, thank you for the award. I thought, but no one in the house seems to be clocking what's going on. So I was waiting to lay down on the kitchen floor. And I laid down on the kitchen floor. So even when it came on, it was like, best Grime Act. Like, my mum and dad, everyone was like, oh, yeah. I was thinking, I'm here with you. I can't have won. I can't have won because I'm here with you. Yeah. And I don't have it. So, you know what I mean? Bro!
What did your parents say?
Yeah. So I can't win. I'm here with you, man. I'm watching it like you. I don't know. It's done. It's bait.
What did you?
Clocking, they're all getting really excited. I'm like, no, I know now. I laid down on the kitchen floor, fam. It was crazy.
What did your dad say? Did he console
He said, I knew
you?
it. But the first time my dad said, I knew it. I knew it. He said, I knew Jamie would win.
I knew Jamie would win.
Because 2 days before, I was at the house, and he said, this is exact word he said, yo, guy. This is what he said. Everyone's guying it. Yo, guy. I didn't know Jamie was in your category. You might not stand a chance, guy. I said, swear. I said, oh, thanks. Again, not to diss me, but he just understands that Jamie is a guy. Innit? So I think that must have looked at it and go, hold on, I didn't know. Yo,
yeah, I need to rethink
you might not
that.
stand a chance, guy.
Is there?
I think I started. That's my cousin. So when Jamie won, my dad was like, "Told you," and then whatever. And he was cool. Then he said, then he was like, "It was calm. It was calm. It was vibes, man. You can't be upset. You can't be, man. All I want to do was just add to the culture. I hate saying that word, culture, because I felt like out of all the years I've been here, I haven't had the last 5 years, three years here, maybe 4. I've added to it. I've been a person of, if I look off tomorrow, Manga done this. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before it would have been, Mango's just part of Roll Deep. That guy, that one of them that was in Roll Deep, and I didn't want it to end like that for the amount of time I've been here. Yeah. So, like I said, the mobile would have been nice to see I have contributed more towards this thing. But I'm still here. I guess I'll still got to carry on. But I know everyone's releasing an album next year, so it's going to be a lot tougher, isn't it? Yeah. He's got an album, P's got his thing. Everyone's going to be long. Yeah. But I'm going to give it a go.
What would you say would be success to you? What kind of legacy do you want to leave as Manga Saint Hilare?
Just this, what, for longer? This, like, now. See that now? Maybe a better house, like, you know what I'm saying? But to pay my bills, if I have kids, I can take care of them. I don't want to say look after my family. It's not really that, like, they're cool. You know what I mean? Like, as in, but just keep making good music.
And be able to live off it.
That would be good. And then help other people do the same. I mean,
what form would that take? Would that be a label? Would that be?
I don't know if I can run a label. I would like to just talk to someone and just like ask me. You know what's anything called consultant? Okay. Yeah. Like ask me, is that wavy? I'll go, yeah. Is that wavy? I'll say no. That I want money for that. But you're laughing. But there's people. See all these people that sign here. They have these people that are taking money. Like there's people in the label office. I just does that. Yeah. Nah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. And then they're getting paid $2 bags a year, and that's coming out of your budget. I want that. That's what I want.
Oh wow. Thank you so much. I'm going to just take a few questions from the audience. Let's see what we've got.
Everyone's asleep. Talking about undoing and that.
Will there still be a show for Make It Out? Okay. This is from J.I.
John.
2001. John. Will there still be a show for Make It Out Alive when it's allowed again?
I'll try. I don't know if I'm going to make it to Scotland, fam. I'm not that popular there, bro. You're going to have to come down to, like, Leeds or something. I'll fly you down or something. That's
nice.
what I want to do as well. There's certain people who are far. That, again, John's one of them. And there's another guy called Dathan, who he lives in Newcastle, John lives in Scotland. Like, I'm not that popular yet to be able to just do a whole tour in Glasgow or wherever. Or, you're saying, but I would like to have enough people to say, yo, you, man, get on the train and hold it. Obviously, it'll be like an idol. It's nothing shiny, but come down and come to the show. Do you know what I mean?
That's nice. Example does a lot of that.
That's my plan for next year. Actually, I'm going to make that happen.
Yeah, make that happen. Make that happen. Example does a lot of that.
Example's rich, fam. Look how rich Example is. I ain't got people like that. I'm in the drama bottoms now, you know. I'm telling you, fam. Times is hard.
Another question is, okay, and this is from JK. Do you ever listen to CHH, which is Christian hip hop? And if so, who do you like? Have you ever listened to anyone?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what they would class as Christian hip hop though.
Okay.
Like, big up my brother Trax. I guess he makes Christian hip hop. He's a
Who?
man of faith.
Trax.
Trax. He's from Cardiff. He was
Okay.
Asteroid Boys. He's cold. Melvilist.
Yeah, big up Melvilist.
Names Bliss. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Names Bliss. Yeah.
I just know these man on a thingy level, and I know they're religious.
Okay.
So, and I know they make music.
Yeah.
I know they put them things in the music. So I don't know. So basically, my answer is I don't know, but I know them, man, and they make good music, and I made music. Except for Melvilist, I made music for all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Have you heard of a guy called Still Shady?
Still Shady.
Yeah.
But Eminem.
No. No, he's a UK artist.
Oh no, I haven't. No.
Someone said, Pops a Daisy says,
Yeah.
Why are you so cool? What is the secret?
Having great friends with lots of tattoos.
I don't know what that means. Actually, I'm going to ask, so your personality, like, do you think it's important to have a personality as an artist?
What do you mean? Well, like what? Don't be a plank of wood?
Yeah, because some people are just like, you know, they just do the music, which is cool, but there's nothing more to them.
There is though. All of them, they're all cool, but they just don't know how to put it across.
Ah, okay.
That's what it is. Like people you think are that okay.
Go on, babe. Flow down, yeah.
Yeah, flow down. Everyone thinks he's moaning, and he's not. Not to break the screw, but he's not. He's calm. He's barefoot. He's the funniest person I know, actually. Furthermore,
wow.
But I understand his thing is that. You know what I mean? Like the things that my thing is not that. If your thing is, if you're
this question.
Trying to think. If you're Nate Smalls, yeah, and you're just and there's pictures of you just in Primark joggers and you're just clutching and busting your friends, and the next thing you know, you're talking about drip, drip, drip. It takes away from it. Do you know what I mean? His thing is, when you see Smalls, he has to have all this stuff, bro. Do you know what I mean? And he has to be a certain way, like he has to be a certain prestige and air about him. But as someone like Jamie, you know what Jamie's about. You know what I mean? It's different things, just how you want to think yourself, I guess. So it's important, but it's because, like I said, it works both ways. Because the mystique thing and what's she about and what's she about, like that also works as well. But the chat shit route, like I'm doing, it's a bit easier.
You could just be yourself.
Yeah, wake up.
Because even when you done that gift gaff thing, and you went to that
village,
I was watching it. I was thinking, you're not even trying to be anything else. You were just you in like your full glory.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so imagine I got booked to do that now, and I got to still be like whatever rapper.
Yeah,
whereas I can be raw as a goat, fam. And I didn't never, you know what I mean? It was all nuts, all sick though. That big like gift gaff.
Yeah.
Yeah, refurbish your phones with gift gaff, guys.
This question is funny. Who is the worst MC you ever done a set with?
That's my brother. He's an idiot. What? What? The worst MC I've ever done a set with?
That's a mad question. Look at your brother.
I know he's an idiot, man. But he's again like he helps you out with everything. A drunk blessed beats.
Oh, drunk blessed beats.
Yeah, that's it. Blessed beats said he was drunk. And it was mad. We stopped to laugh. He was killing it. That was anyway. Big up, blessed man. That's my.
Someone said
everyone's laughing in the comment because they was there. Yeah, it was Grime Kids launch on Target's book launch. Thank you, bro. Target's book launch. Yeah, we done a set. Blessed Beats was waved, and we was all spitting, and he thought, I'm gonna do my one lyric. Yeah. But he was so waved and unaware of what was going on, and I was crying. It was killer. That's my thing.
Monday was special. Why didn't Cruz from West never really get the limelight? I felt like Hot Off the Block were the best.
Clue, bro.
Because you were mainly from Northwest.
Everyone should have got a limelight. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it was. Everyone feels like, they was, but there's so much to it. Like, I think once you get more into it, stuff, like, again, I always talk about roadie because I was part of it, so I understand how it works. Everyone was doing bare stuff. Like, you're only going to get like a figurehead like someone like Wiley once in a lifetime. Do you know what I mean? So obviously things are going to come across, but away from Wiley being who he is, and then you've got Dizzee, then you've got this, and like, it's a whole community and understanding the people, and you're not understanding. Even like Skepta, I see all these man there, fam, they're doing bare work. And I think what I used to feel like as well, that you just have to be a sick MC or group of sick MCs. Like, you're talking about, like, obviously Cruise from West. Like, Hot Block was sick, but did they have sick producers? Did they have a sick DJ? Did it was a sick MC? Did they have everything? Do you know what I mean? That's what it was.
Yeah. When you were in Roadie, you talked about in different...
I'm in Roadie. They don't want to kick me out.
Are you still... Okay. When...
It's just no one's doing anything, but... yeah.
But you are in Roadie. You talked about sometimes trying to find your place. And I wanted to ask you, why did you feel you had a place? And how did you find a place?
Well, I didn't know them. When I was first, like, when it was when I'm married, I didn't know them. I'm not from the area. I don't know nothing about it. Obviously, I listen to everyone, but I don't know them
Personally.
It's like you get into a new friendship group where there was a friendship group. They all grew up together fun. They were like 4 and 5, and so, you know what I'm saying? They know each other's mums and all that. I don't know none of these, man. Like, why did you put me in randomly and said safe? So obviously for years, and they're established. They're roll deep. Like I said, they're roll deep already. So who's this guy? So yeah, just proving yourself. And then how did I feel like I got a place? Everyone just started falling off and getting jobs, and I just stayed. So they had to respect me.
You said this quote. No, you said this lyric. So now you cannot say you didn't say this.
I was gonna say, you're about to say that I'm a fake interview.
You said this in All's Well That Ends Well. I understand that I'm overlooked, and I'm over that.
Yeah.
And when, rest in peace, Cadet, when he passed, that label he had carried like through his whole career, the underrated legend, was officially kind of swapped. And people were like, no way, no more, he's the underrated legend, he's the rated. And I wanted to ask for you, what does that label do? Because for me personally, I don't understand. If so many people label you underrated,
you're rated.
Then yeah, man are rating me then. So let's just...
Nah, but it's what it just means is that, like we said, we see someone come across and they just blow up in a year and everything just seems to go right. Like I said, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But so other people are like, oh, this person's been here for a long time and we feel like they're talented, but they don't get the same looks or the same. But all that comes down to sometimes is just timing, management, opportunities, look, all these things. There's so many things. So, but why I said I'm over that is because, like, moaning about being underrated or whatever when you got people who like you is a bit selfish. I feel like it's a bit like a dickhead thing. Like, hold on, you got people that it might not be a million. Like I keep saying a million. Might not be a million people, but if you've got 40 people who really mess with your thing and rare, you keep telling them, looking over there, saying, why don't these guys like me? And you got these people. I'm saying it's like you going and cheating on your girl when you've got a great girl there, bro. It doesn't make sense. You're looking for something and you've got the thing.
Yeah.
So, bro, that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, love it. One more question from, who is this from? Let's see. Of course. How much do you charge for a verse?
No, I don't charge for a verse. As long as if the song's pants, I'm not doing it.
What if this song is good?
I'll just do it.
Oh, you wouldn't charge?
Nah.
Even if you don't know the person?
I don't really do songs like that. I don't know. I don't charge. Because I've done that before. And then songs are out there and I hate. Like, I've been broke and songs are out there and I think, and then they try to put them on like they try to put them on Spotify like 7 years later and it's attached to your discography. And I remember how hungry I was. I was broke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was hungry. Oh, give me $2 for the thing. And I never had $2 at that time. Yeah, I'll do it. You do the verse and then they just hold on to it and release it there later.
Yeah.
So I don't do that anymore, man.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Bro, I just want to sincerely thank you.
That, someone's got a lot of money, I will do the verse.
Like how much?
I don't want to say on it. I don't want to price myself out.
Oh yeah, true. But they'll be like, okay, we can cut them off.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You know what? Thank you so much for your time, man. This is the last one that we've done for the whole year, and it's been so much fun, and I appreciate it. And you know, you don't know me from nowhere, but you open up your DM, and you know,
I follow you from a long time. What are you saying?
Oh, is it? I didn't know you followed me.
Oh,
that's good. Oh, damn! You see, you don't know. You don't know. Well,
don't let it on the neck.
I didn't know. Well, I appreciate it, man. Guys, leave your comments below. How have you found today? I thank you for all that you've shared, and just seeing. I would personally really want you to win the Mobo for that same reason, because it was you are. I said it in the bio thing that you are the personification of persistence and self-discovery. Like,
I don't have any other skills. That's why I have to make this work. My CV is light. Trust me. I have to keep. Don't take that as always so determined. But my CV is air. I've been finding every job is long. But don't worry. Bobos, all that is nice. And we'll get them, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day. We'll do pattern it up. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, 100%. Well, you got our support, man. As someone said, man, outsiders live forever.
That's facts.
And 2021, just more success, man. And just keep. Do you know what makes you amazing? It's you. Just you being you makes you such an amazing person. So I wish you all the best, man.
That's pressure. Thank you.
No
Thank
problem,
you for
bro.
the pressure.
You said the pressure.
I'm done. I'm going. Let me go to the laptop and finish this fucking songs, I guess. Shit.
Love, bro. Thank you so much.
God, let me load up the iTunes. I'm flipping hell, man. Man said, yo, you better keep going. 2020. I was ready to stop.
Oh, gosh.
Cool. Let me finish these songs. Man, holla.
All right, then, bro. Love, man. Oh, gosh. What am I doing? Trying to remove him. Jokes, man. Jokes. All right, guys. We got Rose's good boy in the building. Jeez. Roses, DM me, please, because we can do an interview as well. I wanted to holler at you. Oh, man, my head is hurting, man. I'm sweating. You know when you're just hot from laughing? Big up Shred. Guys, this has been the last episode of 2020. I believe we started in April, and we've been doing this every single Thursday since then. This is our 36th episode. And I really want to thank you guys for tuning in and just being with us, man. It's been so much fun. There might be people that didn't get to watch this. Please, I'm going to put it on IGTV afterwards, and then we're going to upload it onto YouTube. And so share it around, man. Let people get the gems and the wisdom, but also laugh, because look at the times we're in, man. We need to laugh. Leave a comment below, but also what's going to really help me, and I want everyone to try and do this, click the link in the bio, watch the other episodes, but there is a link that says feedback. Okay, 21 questions, feedback. All you have to do is click on the link, leave your feedback, let us know what was working, let us know what wasn't working, let us know who you would love to see on an interview, 21 questions in 2021. We are going to be back in I think it's the second week or the first week of January. I'll sort it out, but I'll let you know. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been amazing. Yeah, man, check out all the other episodes, fill out the feedback link. And when I put this on IGTV, share it around. Thank you to everyone. Big up to JK, big up to Becky, who have been with us for numerous episodes. You are our family, and we appreciate you. Big up my wife, always supporting me, and my family. So, guys, have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Have an amazing New Year, and let's get Corona out of here. All right? Peace. God bless your hearts. I'm out.